Today, the high near 75. A few showers and thunderstorms tonight into tomorrow can deliver locally heavy rain and gusty winds. Low tonight 60, high tomorrow 70 to 75. Then for Saturday, warm and rather humid with times of clouds and sunshine and a chance of a thunderstorm, high 75. I'm meteorologist Elliot Abrams reporting AccuWeather exclusively on KB Radio.
It's 61 degrees in Buffalo. Humidity's at 79%. Barometer at 30.05 and rising. Winds are out of the south at 8 miles an hour. KB Radio News has been brought to you by Town Lincoln Mercury at 3050 Orchard Park Road in West Seneca. Recapping the hour's top story, Islamic Jihad claims to have executed more American and French hostages in Lebanon. I'm Jim Fagan, KB Radio News. And now more KB Radio and Dan Neaverth.
Thank you. It's good to be more. It's good to be back. Hi there, I'm Dan Neaverth, and I'm a little concerned now. I don't know how this, the recall of some of those baby seats, how that's going to affect my boss, Kevin. Kev is, he's an adult, but he is, because of his size, he is the only man in New York State who has to legally drive in a baby seat. So if they've recalled his... Kevin, is that going to affect you at all? Yeah, okay. Well, maybe your wife could drive you to work. It's always a school bus. There is a special festival that is going on. And, well, I'm not even going to tell you what it is because it's so unusual sounding. But as soon as we get them on the line, then you'll have a chance to hear what they're promoting down south. Now, we have a Hellenic Festival here, but down south they have, different stuff. And I think it's really kind of neat. So we're going to talk to some people down there right now. A fellow by the name of Louis Hirschowitz.
Hello.
Good morning. Is this Louis?
Yeah.
Louis, Dan Neaverth in Buffalo at WWKB Radio.
Yes, sir.
How you doing today?
Well, it's kind of raining down in southeast Missouri.
It's raining in southeast Missouri?
Hail and lightning.
No kidding.
Had a lot of hail yesterday evening.
Uh-oh. Is that going to affect your festival?
Huh?
Is that going to affect the festival at all?
It'll be all right. Things will clear up.
Okay, why don't you tell us, Louis, what this festival is?
Oh, about the festival?
Yes.
Okay, we've been having a lot of trouble with our beaver down in southeast Missouri, so Scott County decided to do something about it. So we've been cleaning out them beaver dams by just destroying them. Then that beaver comes back the next day or next night and rebuilds. So we come upon the idea perhaps it would be good if we would have a beaver barbecue. Let the people see and taste the beaver. So today we're having our second annual beaver barbecue. Now it is getting bigger. People are calling more. Your station's about the 23rd station in the United States is called about the beaver. And I worked yesterday 3 hours with 2 other fellas just boning beaver.
Wait a minute, you were boning beaver?
We're taking the meat over the beaver.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So, now the cook is Gil Roberts Banquet Hall in the little town next to the courthouse called at Benton, Missouri. He's going to start in about 6 o'clock this morning, and he's going to do some more cooking on it. He cooked it yesterday and boiled it and barbecued it. Now today he's going to do another process.
Okay, now
put the sauce to it.
There's a sauce that you... It's a beaver sauce?
Huh?
There's a beaver sauce that you make for this stuff?
Yeah, he's making the beaver sauce.
Okay, now, if you've had this before, how would you compare beaver? What does it taste like? Is it like chicken or...
Well, tell you the truth, I'm a Jewish faith and I don't eat wild animals, so I can't really tell you what. But the people that were talking, some said chicken. Most of them said it tastes like pig, and some of them said it tastes like beef. I was talking with a guy from, also from New York, who had been in the country of Peru, and he says it tastes like guinea pig. I don't even know what a guinea pig tastes like.
Well, they have them at the pet stores, but I haven't had any lately.
No, that's what he said. When you go to these big restaurants, I imagine he said they get them from the pet stores.
Yeah. Gee. Okay, now you're involved in a festival, but because you're Jewish, you don't eat wild animals. You don't get to have any of the beaver then.
No, but I've been asked, and even my wife said, look, you can try a piece of that beaver. I don't think the Lord will strike you. And yesterday I boned that thing. I started in at 5 o'clock, and it was 8:30 when I got out of that guy's kitchen. I stuck my fingers half a dozen times, and I said, well, maybe the guy said, now you ain't going to eat any. You ain't going to eat any. So I don't know what to do today. Should I take a bite or not?
I think, I think he'll look the other way if you
Yeah,
just,
I think so, too.
Yeah, I don't think it's a real terrible thing. But anyway, one other question before, I know you're busy today,
All
but
right, well, I'm home now. I'm getting ready to...
what major city are you near?
I'm near... What major city?
Yes.
Cape Girardeau.
Oh, that's a big one.
It's about 30,000.
Yeah. Okay, so you're in southeastern Missouri in Scott County.
Yeah, down the Boot Hill.
Yeah, in the Boot Hill. Okay, how many people will be at your festival today?
Well, I don't know. It's rain. We think it might be 500 or 600. It ain't a festival. We just took the courthouse, opened up the front and back door, and put tables through there and said, come and eat. And if there's ain't enough place, you can go outside on the lawn.
Gee. How much does it cost for a Beaver dinner?
Ain't gonna cost them nothing.
Oh, it's a free thing.
Yeah.
Is
You know
it,
what we're gonna have? We're gonna have so many people. We're hoping, and I'm not hoping for so many, truthfully. But then we decided we better cut them down into sandwiches. Give you a beaver sandwich, some baked beans, and some slaw. Now the other times, 2 years ago, we just let them go through there with them plates, and heck, before you know it, a guy going second time, third time, I'm gonna take some home, and then, well, you know, it wasn't too much.
I'll tell you
So now
something.
the man at the banquet hall said, look, we'll make them up in sandwiches. You put the sandwiches on them. You can feed 600, he said, what you got here.
Louis, I think it sounds to me like that's a fun place to live. Sounds like a really neat place.
You think Scott County would be a good place to live?
I think so. It sounds good.
Well, I tell you what, you get your map out and look about Boot Hill, and you'll find out we're going to have one of the, not the world's greatest rodeos in the town called Syxton, but we have a big rodeo there.
Okay, Louis, we're going to keep in touch with you now.
I'm going to say, I got WWKB radio, Dan, Neaberth.
That's right. Yeah.
Buffalo, New York.
Right.
And I'm going to send you a clipping out of the newspaper after what happens today. So it'll be covered with radio and television, local newspapers.
Thanks, Louis. You have a good festival.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
That's Louis Hirschowitz, and they're having a beaver eating festival. And because they have so many people, they might have just sandwiches. Really, seriously, doesn't that sound like a fun place to live? I just don't sense a lot of tension there. I think it's the kind of town where you might be able to show up late for work once in a while. Okay, FWS has brought you this portion of the Dan Neaverth Show. The patriotic spirit is sweeping our country, and FWS is, of course, jumping on the bandwagon. They're selling Pine Hill Early Americana collections of children's bedroom furniture. This collection is similar to the Patriots of old because the Pine Hill Early Americana collection is tough, so it can take severe abuse from your children. They're people-proof tops, so this collection makes sure of that. Now, here's what's in the collection. A single dresser is only $118. A mirror, $78.88. A 3-drawer bachelor chest, $88.88. A 28-inch hutch, $78.88. Headboard, footboard, $68.88. Student desk, $118.88. And, of course, these are all people-proofed. They're people-proofed. You don't have to worry about it. The children really can't do too much damage to it. It's the Pine Hill Early Americana collection of children's bedroom furniture. And, of course, you'll always save at FWS. Both locations. Stop by either of the FWS locations at 1738 Elmwood Avenue, Buffalo, or 4849 Broadway in Depew. And go patriotic with the Pine Hill Early Americana collection at Factory Warehouse Sales. Dress up your home for less at FWS. This is KB, WWKB Radio in Buffalo at the Tone, 7 a.m.
This is KB Radio. WWKB Buffalo, a Price Communication station.
Good morning. I'm Jim Fagan.
And I'm Karen Yakovac.
With KB Radio News at 7 o'clock. It's 62 degrees in downtown Buffalo.
Meteorologist Elliot Abrams. Today should turn out warmer than yesterday. WWKB Radio's exclusive AccuWeather follows the news.
A man claiming to be a spokesman for the Islamic Jihad organization said today the group has executed more of its American and French hostages and that the rest will pay the price if there is any pressure on Syria to secure their release. In a statement read to a Western news agency office in Muslim West Beirut, the man did not say how many of the 5 Americans